looks like us, right? Like a bird's eye? You see it, that lump there? It's your head and then mine and that, the arm, right? And the clouds are also looking up and they're pointing at us and saying, look at those things up on the ground. Like, that guy looks like a cloud. You think it looks like a cloud? That's obviously a moon. Look how it's curled up. No, that's clearly a lightning strike. Maybe from up there, the streets look like they're spelling out words in their own weird cloud language, and it always just looks like there's messages crawling across the sky. Clouds looking at the shapes of people and cities and lights and wondering if they're omens or something. And there are whole careers based just out of trying to interpret the shape of roads. And they float back home to their little cloud cities and their cloud wives and pour themselves a long tall glass of rainwater and go, I saw a person rolling in the ground today and he looked just like a lightning strike. Isn't that weird, honey? No. Now it just looks like a smudge. There should be a guy whose only job is you go in to see him every day and he'll tell you if you're being normal about everything. And you're court ordered to see him at least once in a while, and he'll stamp your little adulthood passport and say, yep, nothing to worry about, your behavior is completely regular and normal, here's a gold star now, get out of my office. Or he'll be like, no, this is weird, you're being weird, you gotta just suck it up and get over this completely rote issue. Or, no, actually, you're underreacting, this is a real actual problem you need to be on top of. And if you get 10 normal stamps in a row, you get a free gelato or something, and we all brag about it on social media, like, guess who got their 10th normal stamp today, bitches? And it starts a bitter cultural split between pedants who disagree that there could be objective standards for behavior and people who just want to keep going to see the guy who will tell them if they're being normal or not. And eventually it escalates, and there's a civil war, and we all die in it. Anyway, there should be a guy like that. Oh, please. Don't be like that. Also, I get that that's just a therapist and that's what a therapist does, but it's funny if it's just one guy, right? Bombing? Okay, well, laugh whenever you want. Maybe there should be a guy that tells me when it's okay to be funny and when it's just gonna make everything worse. That one's moving fast. Cumulus, right? You think? You're supposed to say cumulonimbus. You're supposed to lord it over me and be like, made out with a weatherman, asshole, I know my fucking cloud. That's a cumulonimbus because it's really big and tall, and cumulus is those tiny beta clouds that look like sheep, and you're a complete goddamn moron for being so egregiously wrong about such an elementary problem, but it's fine because I love you and you're being super normal about whatever my problem is, and I'm 100% not mad at you about anything. You know, something like that. Oh, come on, now I feel like you're just being stubborn. Okay. This is gonna sound really weird, but yesterday on my lunch break, I was at the park and I saw this lady sitting on a bench, and she was like, openly weeping? And I can't stop thinking about it. Like, what? It was 2 p.m. She was crying harder than I've seen anyone cry ever. Just snot everywhere and mascara all down her face and these loud sobs. I'm talking loud. And we're all just walking past her trying not to look too much. Hundreds of people, big park, just in front of God and everybody. Obviously I didn't go over and say anything because, what if her sister died or something? And I was trying to figure out if it was an omen or not. I circled the park, and when I came back, she was gone. Thin air, like a ghost. There should be a guy who tells you if stuff you see is an omen or not, and what it's an omen for. No, wait, that's an augur. That's already a thing. Shit, again? But fine, they should just bring augurs back is what I mean. It's gotta mean something. It's totally gotta mean something. For God's sake, Eliot, would you please say something? I'm gonna go fucking insane if you don't say something. Please! Come on! Please! Hey, you think that one looks like a whale?
No.
Jesus Christ.
I wanted to see how long you go for. Augers, wow.
Eat a dick. Eat 5 dicks.
Did you know a dream of 5 dicks is actually a common omen for war?
And one?
1 dick means an upcoming marriage.
Well, everyone has 1 dick.
In their mouths.
In an ideal world. Forgot about
You forgot about
vaginas.
vaginas.
Again.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's been getting worse.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, well... Okay. Okay.
Sorry.
Not your fault, is it? I just thought it was working. Getting better, or staying the same amount of bad.
You know, they say the bodies of certain priests emitted beautiful fragrances. You know, the corpse of Thomas Aquinas smelled like frankincense. It could actually be quite beautiful when I go.
It's not really like that.
It can be.
If you start day drinking perfume. If I'm not there, seeing it.
See, you're already figuring it out.
But that would mean, I'm obviously not going to leave you. And don't tell me to. Don't say it because it's stupid and it's also very cliche. And
Frankie.
It's just they said you were getting better. You look perfectly fine.
Oh, a new wrinkle. That's my heart, actually.
Very droll.
The heart of the brain. The hypothalamus. Controls hormones, physiology, behavior. Soon I'll start acting strange once the growth starts pressing on it. Some people say they don't even seem like the same person anymore past a certain point. Like the cancer takes them over like an algorithm.
That sounds fake.
That's a new world. It all sounds fake. And I do feel it. Sometimes. When I sit in the sun, try to read. When you make me laugh. Like the wind's changing up there. Like this could be the last good day. And further along, I'll start having freakouts, changes in judgment, myoclonic seizures. The meds will make me so foggy I'll stop being able to process complex thought. Though for a while I'll be able to read, but nothing with twist endings. Or erotica, or politics. Any thought process too involved could potentially prompt a meltdown.
You have a PhD.
Thanks for informing me.
Or
Or
you're lying because you don't want me to have to watch you die.
Of course I want you to watch. I want you to have to deal with it. Write the obituary in the seat right beside me. Pester the nurses about visiting hours till they want you drawn and quartered. Baby, I want you to see the skin slough off. You want to divine from the entrails? Clouds are easier. Cumulonimbus. Storm's coming. You can't be with me because I won't be me. I'm sorry, I needed to tell you, didn't I? So we could prepare, so that we could at least...
No.
No?
No, augurs didn't generally look at entrails. Augury was generally divination from the flight patterns of certain birds, the way they migrated, the sections of the sky they perched in.
Now who has the PhD to teach that to your 10th graders?
The study of entrails was haruspicy. Instead of predicting the future, it was meant to measure the approval of the gods, if their choice was good or right, instead of knowing what it would lead to.
Yeah, there should be a guy who will tell you if you're being normal about everything. Haruspicy?
Elective on ancient Roman ritual practices.
The point, dear reader.
The fucking entrails are telling me you're an asshole. My entrails, my heart, actually. Can't be with you? The fuck does that even mean?
Entrails are dead organs if we're still being pedantic.
Sure.
Remind me who's actually dying then. Shit, that wasn't fair.
Fucking shit. Well, it is though, right? And I know this is making it worse, this fighting, and I know every time we talk, every time we touch, I'm gonna think, is this what's gonna get him? What's too much? Too stimulating? Too close? Was it my fault all along, the way it got worse all of a sudden? Is that on me too?
It wasn't.
You don't know.
We could ask the entrails if you want.
Signs, fucking signs.
I wish.
You wish. You wish you were better. You wish you were over already, that I could move past it. I wish I knew how to quit you.
I wish there was a resolution to this story. Neat little bow to tie it up. Clean it.
You know, it's never really like that.
Yeah.
I mean, Return of the King. 100 million fucking fades blacks. Just when you think it's over, they fade back in, then out again, and then back in.
I mean, his ending's right. It's not a bad way to go. There should be a guy that develops a program that reads every text that doesn't get sent. Every deleted letter. And reconstructs it back into words again. Every drafted email. Every deleted note on your phone. Every file and every trash folder. Stores it securely, strips all the identifying information off, files away the serial numbers, screw the privacy clauses, screw the legislation against surveillance. And he should tally up all the messages, every misclick, every taboo thing, every conversation that needs to be tabled, everything we're so afraid of, words. Just words. And he should publish them, the results. Write a research paper or something. Start with the most common ones. I love you. I don't. I hate you, Mom. I find you unbearable. I don't want you to stay. I kissed your sister. She doesn't look like you, but I don't think it makes it any less bad. I'm going to die, and I want you to stop me. I don't want you to stop me. I just want you to know it was your fault. I'm a lesbian. I'm a woman. I'm psychotic. I'm dropping out. I'm moving out. I'm sorry. I've never been less sorry. And then the program would mutate, acting on a formative coding. After reconstructing them, it would send the messages out anyway. No. Every hastily deleted typo, every hot-blooded insult, every impulse. Nuclear codes. The world would end. Good. Let it. That's what it takes for the truth. It's too hard. We never do it on our own.
Come on. Let's get you out of the rain.